Hello and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we are in Marble Garden Zone, and this is where I think I get all of the Chaos Emeralds. There are two more to get before I am able to get Super Sonic at least. So yeah, and an easy way to get up here is actually to spin dash off that thing. Seriously, although there is another way to get another one down below. I just prefer to go on here because, well, the usage of the thing. You could also use the, dare I say, electric shield, because of course it does give you a double jump with its second ability, shall we say. And there's our first giant ring. Now in this one is a little harder than some of the others, because what happens here is that although I am able to get the perfect by getting the circles of blue spheres, the problem is getting all of the other spheres, because you can see on each side of each area there are 4 spheres. And yeah, I don't want to get all of them at once, in case I box myself in. So yeah, that is the rub, as it were, with this stage. And yeah, it's especially annoying when when it gets really fast. Yes, seriously, bouncing into one of the bumpers. Yeah, not a fan. You can see there, I got the perfect! So, I still have at least 40 to get. Perhaps less so, given the speed at Sonic's running here within the special stage, but that will change. Oh boy, that will change. So do I want to go back? No, I don't want to go back. I want to keep going here, seriously, in case I really mess things up, if you know what I mean. So yeah. In some cases, I just want to run through the various things there. So yeah, and in one case, I actually decided to exit game there because it was stressing me out. Anyway, that being said, let's go to a better run, shall we say? So, indeed, yeah. And yes, these stages do return in Sonic Mania. Though in that game, they're only bonus stages. As I say, I did do a Let's Play of Sonic Mania. When I first got there, I think my first Elgato. I don't have enough money to afford it like the first run, so I bought it second hand. But yeah, I did actually manage to use that. Maybe I should get a better recorder, because Elgato does come out nicely, but it does come out a bit wrongly as well. But anyway, that being said, we now have 6 Chaos Emeralds, so we only have one more to get before we get Super Sonic. So yeah, and I also get another 1-up, which is obviously very nice, although it's very easy to get 1-ups in the classic Sonic games. Certainly on the Mega Drive anyway. So back to Marble Garden Zone, and indeed, ouch. Yeah, that badnik there is called Spikes, and it's well named as well. One of the weirder things, you can actually bounce off it as well, seriously. And quite high if you press any of the buttons on the, well, any of the controllers really, but since I'm thinking, because this is a Mega Drive game, yeah, I'm gonna have to think of the Mega Drive controller, and I usually use the C button there. The easiest one for me to use when I'm either spin dashing or whatnot, seriously. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, well, I can easily talk about Marble Garden Zone itself. Its music is very funky and often mistaken for, dare I say, Michael Jackson's Thriller, which is weird because this was actually one of the original songs that was in the prototype. So yeah. So I don't know why people would think this is a Michael Jackson song. The next stage, Carnival Night Zone, yeah, you could easily compare that to a Michael Jackson song, as we'll see when we get there. But it even uses a sample from one of his songs. But that being said, yeah, let me think now. Yeah, fire spin dash, why not? Why the hell not? And I found a second giant ring. So in this special stage, this one's even tougher. Basically, we have to, in order to get a perfect here, we will have to create a huge, dare I say, square out of only a few blue spheres in certain areas. And I don't get the perfect here, seriously. I gave up on that midway through, and I have enough lives, so I don't really give a damn. That being said, yeah, this one still is relatively tough. Especially if you have to jump over one of the red spheres and lose it. Seriously, I just skipped to where I'm nearly finished. And yeah, I only have 4 left. Yeah, I'm not going to say any more than that. But there's the last Chaos Emerald. So that means we have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And indeed, that means Sonic can be supersonic. Although it works a little differently than in Sonic 2. And I'll get to that once I think I have 50 rings. Keep in mind, you don't need 50 rings to enter a special stage, as I've mentioned previously in this Let's Play. So, down below where I went in, there are actually some easy ones to get there. So yeah, and I can easily get another electric shield. Yeah, I usually don't like using supersonic right off the bat, just because of unless if I have a shield, that is. If I don't have a shield, then it makes things a bit harder, because I don't want to take a hit from enemies in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So yeah, but it is what it is. Music is still very funky here. And keep in mind, Supersonic, of course, like in Sonic 2, also cannot, can still die from crush damage, such as those spike thingies there. I don't even know what to call them, so spike thingies it shall have to be. And yeah. So we can survive underwater now, so that's good. Also, I love these spinning tops, seriously. They do return in the in Sonic Generations as well, though they work a lot worse than in this game. I didn't actually record Sonic Generations, so maybe I will. I don't know yet. So down here, some more rings! Why not? I'll take them. I'll take them gladly. That will easily do me good. And I can run down here and maybe get some more. So, therefore we spin dash. Yeah, those blue things, you can either, well, the only way to make the things appear is by spin dashing. So yeah, and what the hell? Did I just fall through there? That was lame, seriously. But yeah, I love running on these blue platforms, seriously. And even when you're on ground, they can, especially when you're on ground, they can propel you much faster. Okay, well, let's see Supersonic. Yeah, you saw there that I actually had to jump twice to activate it. In Sonic 2, you were activated after one jump. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, it allows you to choose when you jump. Although I usually choose to jump when Sonic is, well, able to, I guess. I can't break through there, so I'm just gonna have to fall down here. Unfortunately, I am now missing a thing, and the only way to go now is down, seriously. And through here. And through here, we will get our first boss, the Tunnel Bot. Yes, this does actually have a name. It's a regular badnik. Apparently, according to certainly the UK, or European one. Yeah. With Supersonic, he's bashed in. You normally fight the boss in the same way you did with Mystic Cave Zone in Sonic 2, however. It burrows through the ceiling and comes down with a bunch of sharp, I don't know if I can call it, stalagmites? I don't know, but there you go. Now, with Act 2, things get a little bit more interesting because there are these winches that will pull you upwards, and also some annoying spear traps. And also, apparently, Dr. Eggman is tunneling through the roof. Yes, he has his own drill machine, and it seems he's learned his lesson from Mystic Cave Zone as well. Not just sending a lowly badnik to do his grunt work, but also now causing quite a bit of damage to these ancient ruins. Yeah, if only Knuckles knew. Well, too late now. Anyway, yeah, I might as well leave this in, given that, but yeah, I will need well, I don't need 50 rings, but I got it anyway in the glowing sphere stage. If only I would get the gumball machine one. Seriously, that's the only one I have not shown off here in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Seriously. Another thing I've noticed, there is a bit of a sound glitch in Sonic 3 and Knuckles when you hit one of those like bumpers on the side. What will happen is that Sonic will easily just fall off. No, the woo noise just doesn't play there, but that's the best way I can refer to it anyway. You saw there, like in Act 1, there was these unbreakable things. The only way to break through them is with one of these drill platforms. So yeah, so let's indeed do that. Again, not as bad as in with thingy. But anyway, yeah. And now that I do have Supersonic, it also means I don't have to go into the special stages anymore. Oh, the rings are still there. Don't get me wrong. The rings are actually still there. The difference is with this is that you now get 50 rings by going near one of them, such as here, you will see. Yep, I now have 124 rings. So yeah, and I'm apparently bounced up because right next to the spikes enemy was an actual spring. So yeah, so indeed, why not? Yeah, these drill platforms on top of a mount, I'll call it a mount, actually push you forward a lot quicker than in Act 1. So yeah, and by the way, those flying badniks with the spikes, no joke, are called Bubbles. Seriously. And though, I don't know if they're named after the pet monkey Michael Jackson had, but yeah. I know they're not named after the Blue Powerpuff Girls, so that's out. So yeah, and I will go to that one. Okay, that's the slot machine bonus stage, so do I want to go to those? Oh, never mind. Don't know why. I suppose I could have got more rings, but then again, I could have suffered the agony of 3 Eggmen. You know what I mean. But here, yeah, even with something like Supersonic, we can't get up here. Because Supersonic cannot fly. At least not in this case. You can actually fly in space, though, for some reason, as we'll see towards the end of Sonic's story. That's the best way I can put it. For anyone who's played the game. Anyway, yeah, here's one of the arrow traps. Basically, with Supersonic, they're a joke, but with regular Sonic, what I would have to do is duck under their arrows, either that or take a hit with them, I don't know, really. But that's the best way I can put it there, seriously. It's even tougher when I get to the Knuckles playthrough. Yes, I am going to cover Knuckles' story, don't worry. Kind of had to, really, because the original Sonic and Knuckles did that. And there are certain pathways I can go with the Redicator that I cannot go with Sonic, or Tails for that matter. So yeah, but that being said, I'm gonna go to the right and indeed jump over there and, well, was indeed bash the living crap out of it. Yeah, I'm going there. Okay, so slot machine. Do I want the slot machine? I guess, although I'd probably lose me rings quicker. Let's see if I get 3 Eggmen. Oh, saved by the hedgehog and weirdly, the echidna. Yeah, getting 3 Knuckles does not mean you actually lose rings, despite him being seemingly being, I can't say the employ, but certainly under the thumb of Eggman in this game. So yeah, but, well, at least it's good for getting continues anyway. Is the slot machine bonus stage, but I don't know. I can't say any more than that. But that being said, let's go on to, well, Marble Garden Zone, and indeed head to the left and head down here, where we will run into Eggman yet again. And this time, you can actually damage him, but you can't defeat him in these mini encounters. Seriously. Yeah. But anyway, now things get quite a bit tougher, because what Eggman will now do is that not only will he drill through the very foundation of the thing, and I foolishly died to that crusher there, but never mind. Seriously, let's continue. I did die to that crusher. Oh well, doesn't matter. I wish I hadn't, but there you go. Supersonic is just too fast at times. But anyway, yeah. Not only will Eggman drill through the very foundation this time and cause the miniature landslide, as it were, but actually now pretty much cause a major upheaval in the ruins here in Marble Garden, because as we'll see when we get to this area, the ground starts heading upwards, meaning anything above you will crush you basically. So yeah, the only safe spot is when you get to, well, to the far right here onto this area, and the ground stops moving here. Seriously. Okay, so if I want, I'll try and beat Eggman the old-fashioned way. And yeah, I don't want to deal with bubbles either. And I don't want to deal with these moving grass verges either, with the spikes and everything. Seriously. Needless to say, the spikes will damage you and everything. Okay, yeah, thought so. You're a badnik. So I guess I'll spin dash through here. And this is where the boss fight will begin. So what Eggman will actually do is drill through the ground once again, seemingly burying Sonic. You can damage him a couple of times, but I've only managed to damage about 3 or 4 times. And then the real fight will begin, because Tails will start carrying you. And this is a case of both things. And yes, a second player can control Tails and how high he goes. Tails, of course, just like in 2-player mode, in both Sonic 2 and 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is invincible, so you can use that to your advantage. The only way to damage Eggman, however, is to damage him from his cockpit. So much often is the case, and you have to be wary of his giant drill, because it can hurt you, seriously. Especially when he has it, pointed upwards. Seriously, it's insane. So yeah, he will try a bunch of different moves. All of it is pointed downwards for the thing, because Tails, of course, can go from below, and Tails running into the drill from below, even though he's invincible, will knock Sonic off. Although the insta-shield is also a help here. Anyway, that is Marble Garden Zone. So on the next episode, we will head to Carnival Night Zone. And I'll definitely want to point out the similarities, or sameness with Michael Jackson in that stage. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!